started to have the desire to escape his suffering, in that point, the person will move from his survival consciousness to the next level, which is self analysis. Okay, so this level belongs to sacral chakra. Even in this level, the person will still be in life happens to me category, but in different levels. Rather than being in self empathy level, he will move to the next level saying self analysis. And the main motive in this level will be growth. So let's explore the characteristics of this level. So in this level, the characteristics of a person will be in like if you ask the question, "Who are you?" the person will say, "I am the person." Okay, he will develop his consciousness to the next level, and how he will look at the world. Okay, so that will change a little bit from his previous level. He will start to change how he perceives himself. The perception of self will change, but the perception of life or the world will not change. Okay, in this level, the consciousness levels or emotions will be of these types: fear, desire, and anger. Okay, so fear is of 100 value, which is like the fear is all about fear of death, fear of uncertainty, what is going to happen in life, fear of rejection, fear of poverty, fear of social recognition. Okay, so how we are getting recognized in the social environment. All those fears is will keep human in this level 100, and realizing that they have to come out of this fear. Okay, so that will lead to the next level, which is desire. Okay, so desire has the level 125. So once they want to come out of their fear, they will have the desire for more money, more power, and more fame. Okay, they will put all their efforts to achieve, to gain these things, gain more money, gain more power, name, and fame. Okay, so they will enjoy this level, they will enjoy their reward, they will have the desire, they will work for that, and they will get the reward. Okay, but to move on to the next level, sometimes even if it keeps going on, things happens, and it is not always he'll be able to achieve what he desires, right? So that will trigger to the next level of consciousness, which is anger, of value 150. So, failure of not achieving one's desire will result in anger, which leads to frustration. So, frustration sometimes it will lead to constructive action. Sometimes most of the times it will fall into the destructive action mode. Okay, so this frustration will lead to hatred of something or someone. Okay, so that is the next stage, hatred of something which is stopping them from achieving what they want to achieve. Okay, so what are the characteristics that is related to this consciousness level? Okay, so this is related to sacral chakra, and what are the characteristics? So the person who is in this consciousness level will be in this mode. I am the person, not body, but I am the person. Okay, that consciousness level, and he will want to improve himself in any environment. He's want to keep improving himself. He'll be interested more in personal development, career growth. He will strive to get a happy life, happy relationship. He'll be interested in learning discipline. He will know that, okay, to get all those things I have to learn discipline, self responsibility, organization. So he'll show interest in learning and implementing all these things: discipline, self responsibility, taking ownership. Okay, still there are some things that will pull him back like distractions, but the desire to achieve something, that personal development, will keep him to keep moving. Okay, so in that path, he will consistently, he will still have uh, fear about the future, uncertainty, because he doesn't know what is going to happen. I'm working hard, I know it will work out, but if it doesn't work out, what is going to happen in the future? Okay, the uncertainty of the future will keep him in the fear mode internally. Okay, so still he is victim to the world. He will or karma. Okay. He will still in the victim mode, victim to the world or victim to whatever is already given, that is karma. Okay. So he will feel like something beyond his control. Okay. So in this mode, the perception of himself will change, but the perception on the world or the perception on life will not change. Okay, so still, because of all this fear, he will be in the stress and frustration. Okay, and that kind of emotion, and he'll be more interested in working for future, keep working for creating good relationship, keep working for seeking entertainment whenever is needed. Okay, so this is the main characteristics of this chakra, which is sacral chakra. So, who will be in this mode? The people who struggle in their life but who want to come up in the life, okay, who want to work hard and come up in the life. So, they will be in this mode. So, how to raise the consciousness level? How the universe makes plan to raise the consciousness level to the next stage. Okay, so let's look at this lessons, whatever the person will learn in this stage. So his self-love gives him a positive momentum that will help him to move towards gaining self-esteem. Okay, since he is very obsessed with the personal gain, he'll be interested in doing positive affirmation thing, and then manifestation, those kind of stuff. He'll be very interested because he wants to grow. Okay, but he will not gain any interest, he will not develop any interest to self realization, but self growth, self empowerment will be the main motive in this mode. And then once he realize everything, what he feel or think is not true, or not making things work, he will start to believe, and he will start to believe on the higher power. He'll be involved in some kind of belief system or religious activities, religious practices, because he feels like he has the fear inside him, and he fears that if something is not going well as planned, I need some power, I need some support from the higher power. So he'll be in the praying mode. He will want or look for the help. Okay, so he'll be involved in religious activities or in some kind of belief system. And he will start to question his thoughts, okay, which will lead him to self realization. Okay, so that is the step for the next stage, next grade. Okay, so the next grade is going to be self empowerment, but for before that he has to first realize who is he. So the self realization will accelerate the progress, and he will understand his he will try to understand his true potential. Okay, he will try to use his true potential, which will lead him to the next stage, which is self empowerment stage. So these are the lessons in this level, in this grade. And what is the test? Okay, to pass to the next grade. The trap is being engaged and happy through facing struggles. Some people will feel happy that some kind of, not happy, they cannot say happy, some kind of satisfaction in sorrow, in struggle. Okay, I everything is happening to me, but I'm dealing with this. I'm working on that. Okay, they will have some kind of satisfaction. That is the trap. They first have to come out of the trap. They have to, because this is where they are escaping that life happens to me mode. Okay, that is the trap. That is the test. So if someone passes this test, then the next level is life happens by me.